Last time I sat down to make one of these videos, we did not have a 501st Battle Pack. Now, times have changed. We're in a new era. The sky is bluer. The grass is greener. There is a 501st Battle Pack now. I'm sure you've heard. Maybe you're living under a rock. Here it is. That's what it looks like. Here's a meme about it.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
Shout out to Phil Korn on Instagram for that one. And this is what I have to say to all the haters out there.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
This is Ask MandRproductions episode 119. If you're new to the series somehow, you ask me questions, I answer them. You can leave them down in the comment section below. Our first question is gonna come from Big Man Shacting 455. He says, will you be updating the Battle Pack video at the end of the year that includes the 501st Legion set? I assume you're talking about my worst to first every LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack. I think I have to, right? I think that's a good time to do it once the set has come out. Or maybe I'll wait until, probably wait till the 2021 sets come out. I'm also going to do a video where I physically have every LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack when that 501st Battle Pack comes out. So I'm going to do that like in August, and then I'll do a worst to first probably in late 2020 when we know what the 2021 Battle Packs are going to be. So yes, I'll update some videos like that, and I'm really looking forward to having in my hands every LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack, both sealed and physically built in front for a collection type video. The Mask says, ask MNR, what do you think the next $20 duel set will be? There's been this really awesome mock going around from episode 9 of a Kylo Ren versus Rey duel that takes place partly on the planet Kijimi and then also partly in Kylo Ren's quarters on his ship. So I think that that combination duel would be a really cool concept to see LEGO try and tackle in that $20 range. And I think the mock that someone whipped up, I'll have the creator link down below, is a really good representation of what could possibly become of something like that. Jarks Gaming has a bit of a long one for us here, but stick with me. He says, I made lots of LEGO videos for my YouTube channel a while ago, and when kids at my school found out, they would make fun of me because I was 15 at the time, and they said I was too old to make videos about LEGOs. Ever since then, I've changed what I did, and now I make videos about video games here and there. Do you think I should start making stop motion and LEGO review videos again? Because I kind of want to, but I'm afraid people will judge me. So here's the thing about the internet. I know it's really, really tough, especially when it's your friends IRL. People are going to judge you 24/7. I'm sure there's somebody watching this video judging the crap out of me, like, look at this douche nozzle. But you have to not care. At some point, you just have to say, screw them. I'm gonna do what I want, what I'm passionate about, and that's what I think you should do. If you're passionate about making LEGO videos, whatever it may be, stop motion review, whether it's LEGO Star Wars, LEGO City, LEGO Friends, whatever you want to do what you're passionate about, because that's what you're going to get the most enjoyment out of, not what your friends see socially acceptable for them to be your friend for. And if you want to keep posting video game videos, that's all fine too, but really, from the bottom of my heart, like my true recommendation, do what makes you happy, and it seems like making LEGO videos would make you happy, so that's what I would say go for. Andre says, have you heard of this Netflix documentary series called Tiger King? It's crazy, man. Have you seen it? I have heard of it. I have not seen it. I will probably be starting to watch it, because if you see my vlogs, my friends and I had been watching some stuff, like my IRL friends, I guess. I've been watching some trashy reality shows every Friday, and I think this is what we're going to be watching now, is some Tiger King. So I got to catch up to them, because I think they watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes, so I'm going to watch those, and then this Friday I'm going to watch whatever else, like we all get in a Discord call. It's a ton of fun. We like do a viewing party together, and I'm very much looking forward to the experience, given all the memes I've seen of it too. Joey Pepe says, what is the best part of owning a Mustang? Definitely the part where a world pandemic is happening and you can't go anywhere, so you don't really drive it. Noah says, hey Ryan, have you ever been denied when trying to buy LEGO due to you buying too much or for another reason? So I have been denied for other reasons, I guess, which would be like street dates. That's pretty common, that happens. But have I been denied for buying too much? No. However, I think we might find out how much is too much come August 1st when I go to the LEGO store, be it if Brick Fair Virginia is happening. The 501st Battle Pack would actually be releasing the Saturday of Brick Fair Virginia, which would be the first public day, so I would go to the LEGO store first thing in the morning, probably buy as many as I can. I don't know how many I would actually buy. I wouldn't buy like like 100 if they let me buy 100. I'm not gonna spend that much money. But you get the point. I'll definitely be at the LEGO store first day to buy some. And if it's at Brickford, Virginia, I think that would be pretty amazing to have a bunch of you guys show up to the LEGO store too the first day. We're gonna find out if I can max out that number. I don't know. I'm sure they would have a limit on those, I would think. I think it's gonna be super popular, especially if it's during a convention that I'm gonna be at. Thomas Gray says, hey Manar, what is your gaming chair called and would you recommend it? So my gaming chair is called an eWin racing chair. I don't know if the code is still active, but there used to be a code. If you used M&R, you would get 10% off. I don't get anything for using that code, but I know it did formerly exist. It might still exist. I really like this chair. They sent it to me for free, full disclosure there. And like I said, I've really enjoyed it. I've had it for probably 2 years now. The only problem I've had with it is that it's actually starting to kind of rip a little bit down here. If you guys can see that, that is definitely starting to tear at the seam. I don't know if that is like a normal thing, because what I'll do with this chair, and I would assume if you don't do it, this wouldn't be a problem for you, is I will get on it on my knees like this, just kind of screwing around. And I think that pressure there is probably what has caused that tear. I really like it. I think it's a really good chair. I would recommend maybe watching some other people's reviews on it, because all of these gaming chairs are rather expensive. You should probably do more research than my 60-second answer here in a Q&A video, but I definitely have thoroughly enjoyed this chair. It was way better than the chair I had from before. Like, I'll tell you, I used to sit on the trashiest, like, $20 office chair that I got for Easter one year, and like it was down to nothing, down to the bone of the cushion. This cushion is not going anywhere. It is nice. So I would recommend, you know, if it's not an eWin chair, which I do really like, and again, they sent me this for free, so I'm going to pimp them out. I would still recommend some type of chair like this, because it is, these are very comfortable. The Dub Zach says, Ryan, congratulations on the 501st Battle Pack. Thank you, man. And he says, are there plans to release a shirt that say, we got a 501st Battle Pack? So if you guys don't know, I did sell, or still, I guess, am selling shirts on my Teespring that say, we want a 501st Battle Pack, which I think is a really cool design. But I don't know if I want to do we got a 501st Battle Pack, because that just seems too similar, if that makes sense. I do think potentially a shirt with just the set number, like 75280 is the set number, would be really neat, because it would be for the people that know. And it's also like, it can be the set number and it can just be the number, very simple, like interesting looking font, whatever, kind of in blue and black with a white shirt type of thing. Retro Nintendo says, first time asking a question. Wow, first time asking and you get an answer here. He says, what is one Star Wars scene you want in LEGO that hasn't been made yet? It's 100% got to be Yavin 4. Well, I guess now that I say that, immediately, as soon as I say that, it comes to mind that technically they did have a little Yavin 4 bit with the Juniors A-Wing in early 2019. Are we gonna really say that's Yavin 4? No, we're not. So they did do a really cool prototype playset of Yavin 4 like a decade ago. They didn't release it, obviously. They just showed it in a visual dictionary, which I think is really cool, and I wish they did more of. But I would like to see some type of Yavin 4 actual build with like actual part of the Yavin 4 base, like in some like legitimate capacity like that. So Yavin 4 would be the one area or scene that they haven't done yet that I would like to see. Mr. Kaboom says, I don't like the Pirates Bay of Barracuda set. Visible confusion, concern, and angry. I bought the set and I love it. My mind was very quickly changed on this set. I will show you guys. It is beautiful. I have not uploaded my review yet. That'll be coming. Oh, it's not there. I'll be uploading my review rather soon, but it is a beautiful set. I mean, it's just so gorgeous. I bought it with the intention of selling it, right? Like, I bought it and I was like, I'm gonna build this, I'm gonna see what it's like, and then I'm gonna kind of move on from it. But I don't know if I can move on from it. I actually think it's a really cool model, really well done by the LEGO designers who put this thing together. I mean, I do find that it's gonna be a bit frustrating to turn it from the boat to the island, or the island to the boat, vice versa, because there are a lot of steps involved. I think like 30 steps. Again, that'll all be outlined in my review. That's something I find frustrating. So my opinion on this has changed very quickly. And even though I didn't particularly love it when I first saw it, I still went out of my way to buy it and try it out with the intention of getting rid of it after, but I might not get rid of it now. Devin says, Ryan, have you ever done something just for a video and then later on regretted it? So, I mean, technically, like, I guess the one example that comes to mind, like, I mean, I do a lot of things just for videos, right? Like, I don't know. But I'd like to spin this question a little bit because I want to do a video on this either later this week or next week, and it's about regretting doing a video. There's very rarely times I regret doing stuff. Like, I'm very much like, I've made this decision, I'm sticking with my guns here, right? There's one video that I think I regret making, and it's the Target rant video. I need to rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure I was having a real bad day there, and I may have been caught up a little. So it's been a year since that video came out. I think it's not a bad time to revisit that for myself and take an objective look at what I was thinking or what I was doing there. So that may be the only video I've ever made that I actually regret putting out. To a degree, I kind of regret putting out the video that kind of covered David Hall and Beyond the Brick and the whole FTC thing, or more so maybe the way I went about it, because I still think it's an important issue. I think that YouTubers, and it is the law the FTC covers, that you should disclose stuff when you get stuff for free. I think that's pretty obvious. I think that anybody watching YouTube would expect that. I try to be as honest with you as I can, and I would expect that of others, and I'm not saying that they aren't trying to be honest, but I certainly thought they could do a better job, and since that video, they have all been doing a much better job. So clearly the video did something, right? Whether you agreed with the way it was done or not, like, it did what it was supposed to do, and now people disclose a lot better than they were before. Anyway, I'll probably be doing a video about my Target thing, or maybe videos I regret uploading. I don't know. Something like that I thought would be kind of cool to look back on. No, yes, 69 says, do you think we have hit the peak of LEGO? How much do you expect it to change over the next few years? So I think the next few years of LEGO, I mean, you can't expect too much. I think if you look back the last 3 years and you look at how much has changed in that time period, probably gonna be about the same. I think that LEGO has not peaked, but their growth rate or improvement rate peaked, if that makes sense. Like, they're obviously not at the top of their game. They will continue to make better and better sets year over year. That's just kind of how stuff like that works. It'll slowly improve over time. However, I think they were improving really fast for a period of time. So if you look at 1999 LEGO Star Wars sets and then look at 2009 LEGO Star Wars sets, there is such a stark contrast from where you started to where you are at that point in 2009. LEGO underwent so many changes and so many improvements in that decade versus looking at 2009 to 2019. While there still are a lot of improvements, a lot of little things, it's not quite as jarring as going from 1999 to 2009. Like, that's just never going to happen again, right? You're not going to see that kind of 10-year improvement. So in the next 10 years, how much do I expect it to change? Not too much. I just expect more refinements, more little things being changed, maybe more footprinting like they have in the 501st Battle Pack. You know, the little things, right? You can't really improve on the big things anymore. Those have all been ironed out for the most part. LEGO Group has done an incredible job with stuff like that. But it's hard to know what direction they may go in. Maybe we'll see more technology tie-ins like we see with Mario type of changes. Bob says, how many LEGO VIP points do you have? I think I have a little over 30,000 VIP points, and at 650 VIP points is $5, and I think I have about $200 in VIP points, essentially. And so I want to spend them, right? Like, I want to spend them all on 501st Battle Packs, but to me it's kind of lame. Like, if I spend all my VIP points on 501st Battle Packs, I would get like 7, right? And I don't know, that just doesn't seem like a lot. I think the cooler idea would be to keep saving them for another year or two, and then when LEGO releases another big $500 Star Wars UCS set, get that with the VIP points. But now, actually, I'm honestly just thinking about this way for the first time. I'm in the LAN, and like, honestly, they'll probably send it to me for free anyway, because they do a lot of Star Wars stuff, so I would probably get all the Star Wars waves. And so I guess it would be a mute point to try and save points towards something big for free, unless it was I would use it for like another theme. Like, maybe I keep saving up until I get the Creator Roller Coaster or something for free. That would be kind of cool. But maybe it would be more fun to use the VIP points all in 501st Battle Packs. Maybe now that I think about it for like the third time, it does make more sense to use it for the 501st. I think that would be the way to go. It's such a huge thing, obviously, for me and my channel and what we've accomplished now getting the 501st Battle Pack done. Maybe it does make sense to splurge with these VIP points that I've saved up and get as many as I can. And dare I say, maybe I'll give a few away in person if it happens during Brick Fair, Virginia. Alright, guys, says, what has been your favorite LEGO event that you've been to? Examples being at Brick Fair or LEGO set signings, etc. It definitely would be a LEGO convention, and to that point, it's really tough to pick a favorite LEGO convention. Every one I've been to absolutely has its highlights. There are some awesome moments in every single convention I have ever been to. I have a ton of fun at all of them. It's amazing, obviously, nowadays to meet fans like you guys probably watching this video. Some of you have probably met me. Hello. I'll probably recognize your face, but probably not remember your name next time I see you. And that's amazing. But honestly, I would say maybe Brick World Chicago 2017 or 2018. One of the years where we stayed, Danny and his family were kind enough to let us stay at his house. I think myself, maybe TR Legos fan, Elijah or Peach Bricks, Daniel, Spencer, like a bunch of us were staying at Danny's house, and it was just a ton of fun. Like, I've never had like the fraternity experience. I'm not into that. I don't really like the idea of having roommates and sharing a room with people like for a long period of time, but for like the 5 or 6 nights that we were there, it is just an absolute blast to experience that for a short period of time. And then like driving to the convention every day all piled in a minivan, just like there's stuff that you just can't explain that is just so amazing about conventions to me. And most of that, I guess, would be captured in the vlogs from the time. I mean, if any of you are interested, new to the channel, whatever, you just haven't seen it for some reason, search up on YouTube, because I think my older vlogs I would upload to this channel, but search like MandRproductions, Brickworld Chicago, 2017 or 2018 or whatever year you want to go look at, or Brickford, Virginia, 2017, 18, 19, 20, whatever. Jackson says, been watching some of your older videos from like 3 years ago, and you say some pretty cringeworthy phrases such as swagalicious. What were you thinking, LOL? You don't need to try to be cool. You're already dope as can be. Well, thanks, dude. Yeah, I don't remember saying swagalicious, but I definitely feel bad about it now. It definitely is cringy, so yeah, I'm sorry you had to watch those. I don't know why you were watching those old videos. They're probably not very good, but I'm sure you enjoyed yourself cringing. I definitely am glad I don't say that anymore, though. I wonder what the context was of me saying that. That's a tough scene, I'm sure. Connor says, what are your tips on getting subscribers when you are starting off with 0? I'm sorry I have to do this, but you could probably ask your mom to subscribe to you. That would probably be a good start. You get 1 there. The Lego Bro says, since the gyms are closed, are you working out at home and staying consistent with reaching your goals, or do you feel like you are starting to slack off? Remember, no excuses. So the gym no excuses thing was kind of reliant on the gym actually being open. I was like, oh, there's no reason I shouldn't be going to the gym. Well, now there's kind of a reason I shouldn't be going to the gym, because it's closed. So, no, but I have been doing a lot of push-ups and like sit-ups just kind of throughout my day. I'll just turn around and do 20 push-ups or whatever just because. I haven't really gotten into any type of regiment like I would when I would go to the gym and actually do like actual like lifting exercises. So I'm not quite getting as much as far as that, but I am actually getting a lot more sun, which I think is nice. Like I'll go outside every day for about an hour and just shoot the basketball around or play basketball with my cousin and my brother or whatever. And as far as like reaching my goals, it is a little tough, right? Like you're kind of stuck at home. You can't really go anywhere, meet up with anyone, do anything that would normally be considered part of your day-to-day life and fun. Baby Yoda says, hey Ryan, do you think the Master Builder series will continue, and when do you think it will come? I don't think that the officially titled Master Builder series name will return. I heard that that was not supposed to happen with Cloud City, and somehow it just kind of happened, and they are not going to be keeping that name. I don't know why not. I kind of liked having that subcategory, so I don't expect the actual name to return, but I'm sure we'll get more Master Builder series type large playsets. And our final question from Brendan Harris says, is there a Lego set that you think is perfect and has no problems at all? Are you ready? Stranger Things, The Upside Down, the palace that Jabba built, the 2007 MTT and 2014 UCS Sandcrawler, the 2013 Republic Gunship, 2018's UCS Y-Wing, the Ultimate Collector Series Slave 1, and of course, the UCS Imperial Shuttle. That's all for episode 119 of Ask MandRproductions. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and if you have a question that you want potentially answered on next week's episode, leave in the comment section down below. Peace out.